Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome to Cooking Companions, which sure to just be a lighthearted game, right? Nothing weird is gonna happen here. Thank you, Serenity Forge, for the code. Let's dive in. But lighthearted game. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed by friendly food, right? Right. Do you wish to continue? Yes. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to Achoo! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not any supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stews, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tie you up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Oh, is there nothing to joke about, Karen? She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think we'll go foraging outside with over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime moles. There's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun, and Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that one out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. Won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Anatoly! Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. I hope Anatoly will look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You know, I'm very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save your game, use the bottom rightmost button located on the text box to pull up the game menu. Can I just hit start? I can also just hit options. Okay. Spending your life perform a myriad of actions, from saving or loading your game to changing game's options, and even exit back to the title screen. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have experience making meals? Of course. Is that so? Look at you. I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Right? Looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial, you'll never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Just try the cupboards. First 2 cupboards are empty. And that's leave us to put the supplies somewhere else. Cupboards? You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. You check the cupboards underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse! This would be a great gift to give to Karen. You added a dead mouse to your inventory. Why are we giving that to her? Cupboards. You put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karen's not ready for the dead mouse yet. Oh. There's a letter L engraved on the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. Okay, so it just disappears once you've exhausted it? behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. Norway spruce won't burn as well as oak logs. These would be useless during a snowstorm. These logs are less dense. It won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. Perfect when you want to smell a good meal. The supplies aren't anywhere near here. Oh, fine. The drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karin will find it appetizing. You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something's making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. It's time! Chompette sound off! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Gorbert says, I'll rise to the occasion! Oh, he's merry! Raspberry! Potato? Cabbage stuffed me in this drawer! I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping! We're the Chompettes! Why talk with those boring humans? Oh, I'm gonna turn the sound effects back up. I turned them down. See if this makes them a little louder. Why talk with those boring humans? Yeah, there, the sound effects, okay. All they have to give you is drama! Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share the secrets of our Chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. You unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Let's move up! Cabbage rudely slams the door closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real? You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. And only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Oh, Natalie lied. He actually put them in the bedroom? Idiot. Here you go. You get the emergency supplies. Karin leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, a vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect! You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need! We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. And Natalie's bearing the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There are over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. I was gonna sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I am not sleeping on the couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. That's what, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll use the rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm the couch. I'll sleep with one eye open. Thanks, Grigor. Karin and Natalie, you two take the bedroom. Hey, thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Grigor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Natalie, I snore louder than the lumberyard. Sweet dreams, Chomp. Return back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. It tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, the smell is delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic. I'll probably use some meat next time. Gross! For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria vesca, commonly known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everybody laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. Go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Day 1. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Are you two quiet down? Trying to sleep over here? Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. It's too early for this. Gregor, do you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Yeah! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Yeah. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Natalie's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah and Natalie, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of Chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial, each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Let's pass on the Chompettes for now. Let's go into the basement. The store goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. What? It was a nothing burger? I feel gypped. We're back! Knock it off, Mariah. Pretty rare to be scared of one. Hey, it's nothing. I didn't know the big guy would be scared of it. Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. I laugh so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. And please, explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable right now. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of species here. We also found more wild sorrel. This is gonna be enough for a good meal. Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decided to do an inventory of all available ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. First, bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Combine the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves. You then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. Place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. Reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. You cooked cabbage rolls! Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. And Natalie looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Dishes can wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You're asleep instantly. I assume it's supposed to be. Tomorrow will be another great day. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Again, Gregor. Can you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it'll flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. And it's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare. Prepare to fail. Or not to lay. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be the key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Natalie and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try and max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? We'll do... Mariah. Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There are some great books here. Which one is your favorite? The crafting one. Oh, me too! Metallurgy is so interesting. Curious about what alloy composition the cauldron is. I haven't seen one like that before. Anyway, great choice. You think Mariah will remember that? Your relationship is stronger. Didn't know you were so smart. Well, let's talk again later, okay? You start to blush a little bit. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like the two are wrapping up their meeting. Gregor and Natalie come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright everyone, we have a route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen? Huh? A radio? What's going on with the radio? You even noticed it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seems to be broken. Or hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Okay, we're not gonna try the basement. Let's look around the bedroom. Poor Natalie. Karn's noise is so loud she often wakes you up. Natalie must be running on fumes. Would he have the courage to wake her up though? Probably not. You wait around for the others to return. That didn't do much either! Mariah's back early today. Hey! The others are still looking for food outside. Natalie found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers, we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a good job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. And the relationship is stronger again. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday. Really interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any? You shake your head sadly. Yikes! Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eh? You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect the sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! Big guy, we must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area, you could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. I looked from person to person and tried to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah? I recognize that sound from anywhere. Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. Search your mind for something to say, but all I can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone was pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct! That was my guess! So, what's on the menu tonight, Chef? Bread and jam. Crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor! Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. They got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to run red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. Swim out to the middle. Rocks in the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. You push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature shredding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. You let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. For a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Just a dream. Okay, we will call it good there for now, with Gregor yelling at us to wake up. I feel like my exploring has not borne much fruit yet. I probably should have gone to speak with the Chompettes, but hey. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord, come hang out, get notifications there as well. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye! Also, thank you, Serenity Forge, for the code. Bye!